We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
Time for our tale of the tape. Riddick Bowe, 6'5", 240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches. And across the ring from him, Oleksandr Usyk. He's 6'3", with a 78-inch reach.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
Here comes Riddick, Big Daddy Bowe, the 1988 Olympic silver medalist, a two-time heavyweight champion, and one of the best inside fighting heavyweights there's ever been. Oleksandr Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic silver medalist and the two-time unified heavyweight champion of the world, introducing Big Daddy Riddick Bowe.
fighting out of the blue corner, here is the Olympic gold medalist from Ukraine, an undisputed cruiserweight world champion, and a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Oleksandr Usyk.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready.
Todd, it's a pleasure and an honor to be here at this venue. It's going to be something special.
Expectations are sky high for this fight. Will it live up to the hype? We're about to find out. They ring the bell, and here we go. Left hook just missed. Not a lot of defense here at all. Who did more work in the gym? That's what it might come down to, considering how hot and humid it is today.
So Todd, let me explain to you. We are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fighting that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Can't score with that jab. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. This slugger isn't interested in winning rounds. He just wants to win the fight. And he's not going to do it on the scorecard, Johnny. He needs a KO.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Perfect counter lands. He misses with that straight left. His stamina is off the charts. Just misses with that uppercut. Straight right just misses. misses with the straight left. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now.
Keep taking away that air. And every time it's seen.
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be stretching out.
Stop him from getting that breath in. Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him. Keep him busy with the jab, working behind the jab, and then
Getting that breath in. Don't let him get back into this fight.
got this. Don't let him off the hook. Just keep
Keep him busy with that jab, working behind the jab, and then let your shots go.
about his gas tank now. Keep whacking him to the body. Keep taking away that air.
Just keep on top of him. Don't let him get back in.
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Breath in.
Whacking into the body. Keep taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang.
And there's the bell to start the round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
And that hook misses. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. You're not going to see as much footwork as the smaller weight classes in the heavyweight divisions, but we don't care. We want that heavy fist. Good counter punching. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go to those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Usyk might go down here. What an upset. Has he weathered the storm?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nice counter. Usyk! Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Knackered, mate. He's knackered.
Don't let that air. And every time you see him take a big deep breath.
Next round, you get on top of him. Keep him busy with that jab, working behind the...
Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him. Keep him busy with the jab, working behind the jab, and then let your shots go.
Confidence, he's going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking him.
Off the hook. Just keep on top of him. Don't let
Big deep breath. Bang him downstairs. Jab him downstairs. Stop him.
keep whacking him to the body. Keep taking away the air. And every time he's taken,
It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round, you
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
get back into this fight. Come on, you got this. Don't let him off the hook. Just keep on top.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counterpunch. And he misses with that straight left. Catch and shoot. That counter shot lands. Caution being thrown to the wind. Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
And Big Daddy Bowe got rocked. How is this fight still continuing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Pretty close fight here in this round. Can't land that jab.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And the big fella stumbling backwards.
That's it. Keep on top of him.
Big Daddy Bowe goes down. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Come to me.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Don't waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull him down again. And that's a lot of points to lose here.
Misses with the straight left. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Beautiful counter shot. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down. You've got to think right. Survive and then give it back the next round.
Mate, he's shattered. Come on. Look across at him. Look at him now.
keep taking away the air. And every time he's taken,
It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round, you get on top of it.
stop him from getting that breath in. Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him. Keep him busy with the jab, working behind the jab, and then
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be
got this. Don't let him off the hook. Just keep
taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him down.
about his gas tank now. Keep whacking him to the body. Keep taking away the air.
Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
behind the jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you got this.
And there's the bell to start the round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
That counter shot lands. Misses with the straight left. He misses with that jab. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you stay calm, play cool.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing them down. This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that.
And Bowe is dazed. How did they not go down?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. A perfect counter shot. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there and get the job done.
And every time you see him take a big, deep breath.
Confidence is going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking into the body.
Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him. Keep him busy with the jab, working behind the jab, and then let your shots go.
Don't. This fight is so important now that in the first minute of this next round,
Off the hook. Just keep on top of him. Don't let
and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you got this.
keep whacking him to the body. Keep taking away that air. And every time you see him,
It's back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
don't let him get back in.
Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him downstairs, jab him downstairs.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a counter shot. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite.
Big Daddy in trouble.
Finish the fight now. He's gone.
Just one punch away from turning his fortunes around.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just...
Whoa, Bowe took that and he didn't take it well at all. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That uppercut's blocked. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. The stamina is off the charts.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be honest, but you've got to be confident.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Misses with the straight left. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. Nice counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
There's a lot on the line here.
Just keep on top of him. Don't let him get back in the fight. Don't let him...
Mate, he's shattered. Come on, look across at him. Look at him now.
Body. Keep taking away that air. And every time he's seeing it,
It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round, you get on top of it.
stop him from getting that breath in. Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him. Keep him busy with the jab, working behind the jab, and then...
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be
got this. Don't let him off the hook. Just keep
taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him down.
about his gas tank now. Keep whacking him to the body. Keep taking away that air.
Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
working behind the jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you got this.
They ring the bell, and here we go. They really seem to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now this is about desire. This is about...
And the big fella stumbling backwards. Somehow weathered the storm. Big Daddy in trouble.
Good shot, good shot. His legs have gone, that's it.
Takes a step back, recalibrate, and Bowe is dazed. That was not a good moment for him, but seems like he's out of the dark place.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the right place to fall asleep.
This has been a very competitive round between these two. That hook doesn't score.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Holding nothing back here in the round. He threw a punch and just got countered. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Can't find a home in that jab. The straight right just misses. Misses with this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And Big Daddy Bowe got rocked. Let's talk about Bowe in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you had no excuse for gassing out.
Just cut it out. And every time you see him take a big deep breath.
Confidence is going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking into the body.
Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him. Keep him busy with the jab, working behind the jab, and then let your shots go. Don't
To this fight is so important now that in the first minute of this next round,
off the hook. Just keep on top of him. Don't let
and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you got this.
keep whacking him to the body. Keep taking away that air. And every time you see him,
He's back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be...
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action.
don't let him get back in.
Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him downstairs, jab him downstairs.
And there's the bell to start the round. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, slept right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like...
Oh my, the Ukrainian has been rattled. Usyk couldn't take anymore, and down he goes. He caught him with that body shot, and it froze him in his tracks. Look at this again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
No one would have blamed him if he didn't get up, but here we go again, and this could get ugly.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
It's not ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Beautiful counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Whoa, Bowe took that, and he didn't take it well at all. I thought that was nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hurt on top of that.
You'd like to see more jabs. His stamina is off the charts. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Let's talk about Oleksandr Usyk in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Loved the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Look across at him. Look at him now.
Bowe, keep taking away that air. And every time you see him,
It's so important now that in the first minute of this next round, you get on top of it.
stop him from getting that breath in. Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so important now in this first minute of this next round to get on top of him. Keep him busy with the jab, working behind the jab, and then
Don't let him get back into the fight. Don't let him get that confidence. He's going to be
got this. Don't let him off the hook. Just keep
taking away that air. Every time you see him get a big deep breath, bang him down.
about his gas tank now. Keep whacking him to the body. Keep taking away that air.
Don't let him get back into this fight. It's so
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set to jump back in the action.
working behind the jab and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you got this.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter punching. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some of
The big Ukrainian in big trouble. And here he comes, finally waking up from that nap.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you'll get caught a lot more at the end.
That counter shot lands. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. And Bowe is dazed. And Riddick Bowe is on the canvas. And as we watch it again, that punch took the wind out of him and the will to continue.
That's lights out right there.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You are
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round. Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
The corner needs to think nice.
Big Daddy in trouble. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
And Big Daddy goes down. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Can you continue?
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. Hang what?
And Big Daddy Bowe got rocked. Ten seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. And the Big Daddy hits the floor. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
You're right, Tom. What a shot.
many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
A knockout victory. That is, God, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.